You already knew that sleep is healthy, but did you also know that, in excess, it causes you to increase your body weight? I will explain the relationship between fat body weight in relation to effective sleep time. But if it is excessive, we also lose muscle mass. The control of the appetite is modified to delay the feeling of satiety. We build the basis where grown chronic diseases of metabolic and hormonal and immunological origin. If we lose the synchronization of our circadian rhythms, health suffers. Show itself in glycemia levels, up or down. Increased risk of developing diabetes mellitus, obesity and cardiovascular disease, ACV, heart disease. Increased inflammation and release of pro-inflammatory chemicals. Lowering pain thresholds. Depression, cognitive impairment. Dysfertility. Increasing mortality. Inflammatory and pro-inflammatory processes facilitate insulin inoperability, creating a state of persistent peripheral resistance, altering carbohydrate and lipid metabolism. Centers for the Development of Diabetes and Heart Disease. Canadian studies showed and confirmed such processes in which they slept little or slept excessively. Primary factors during following up by 6 years, sleeping for more than 9 hours a day showed greater propensity, plus 21%, into weight gain. Chronic inflammation. With high levels of cytokines such as C-reactive protein, 44% higher being women who instead of sleeping 7 to 8 hours, did it 5 or more than 9 hours. Even by adjusting levels to body mass, age, and sleep apnea, it increases at a rate of 8% for every additional hour of sleep from the time considered normal. There is a link to chronic diseases, diabetes mellitus, cardiovascular disease and Alzheimer's disease. Excess sleep is sometimes the result of a depressive state, toxics, or medications, anxiolytics or sedatives, drinking excess ethyl alcohol, presence of obstructive sleep apnea. Hypersomnia, which is often accompanied by anxiety, irritability, lack of energy, loss of appetite and memory, should be ruled out. There is doubt between whether one is the cause and the other the consequence. In this respect, there are studies with divergent results. Some mention that if one is healthy requires less sleep, and that by sleeping more, you have less health. In the face of this reality, the so-called healthy sleep hygiene is made with greater notoriety. Within the guidelines that represent the hygiene of healthy sleep, without going into the full development of this topic, you can read a list. 1. Make taking medicines an always medical prescription. Caffeine or antihistamines, excitability or drowsiness. Individualized settings. 2. Maintain or increase exposure to daylight and limit artificial nightlight. 3. Wake up with sunlight entering the bedroom and sleep, where watches and electronic devices are out of reach of your limbs. 4. Maintain the habit of going to sleep and waking up regardless of holidays and weekend or vacation, at the same time every day and night. 5. In case of night sleep deficit, napping can be a good complement. But in case you are sleeping more than 9 hours at night, avoid naps. Avoid staying on the sofa near the time of night sleep,